The question is, how can you measure your happiness? Are you happy, mindful, peaceful, focused, concentrated? But is there any mechanism to measure that? Because your happiness, your peacefulness, your mindfulness, your concentration, your focus may be changing day by day, but your core happiness is unchanged. It is not actually impacted by the external factor. By theory, this is so, but in reality, your happiness also getting ups and downs with the circumstances result you thrive for. Let's see, is there any real way to measure your happiness in a consistent manner? Like your prepaid mobile phone telephony service, happiness is a prepaid service. If you think if I get that result I will be happy, your thinking pattern is too old and not relevant. You need to be first focused, concentrated, happy, peaceful to get more peace and happiness attracted and to get your inner capability so enriched that irrespective of challenging situation you can overcome them quickly. Let's measure your happiness index, meaning how much happy you are internally, which is not a very changeable factor. It is stated be happy to be happy, be mindful to be mindful. So here we will be measuring how much mindfulness, peacefulness, happiness you hold at this moment. There will be 8 questions and you need to score or you need to mark or you need to give the number from 0 to 10, while 0 is a low score and 10 is the maximum possible high score. Be 100% honest, maintain your integrity and trust, believe to your capability and score. Let's see what comes out as your happiness index. We'll be focusing on 8 points to measure your happiness index. Let's say you are a goalkeeper and you are on the tie-breaking moment or penalty shootout. Now, if you are focused, if you are on that moment, then your muscle, body, mind, soul will be aligned to save the ball. Irrespective of the situation, based on the anticipation of others shooters, you need to throw your body towards the ball to save the goal. That's your responsibility role on that moment. Now, while doing the goalkeeping for the penalty shootout, if you think 10 years back how badly you missed couple of goals, then will that be good enough to get rejuvenate and save the ball? No, right? Because your mind will start connecting the dot, neuroplasticity will go into negative emotion. So first and foremost thing is how much you are in present all the time when you are actively working. So mindfulness or being in the present moment is one of the factors. Put the score. Are you really anxious always in the current situation? Is painful past memory drag you down? Or you are really bogged down what will happen in the future and thus you cannot concentrate even you are sitting alone. So put your score from 0 to 10 from the mindfulness perspective. Second, anger control. When things are not in place as you want, then Are you really shouting? Are you really outbursting and reacting the situation where so slow and peaceful response is wanted from you? If this is so, somehow your stress level is upright and making you imbalanced. So put the score of the anger control. I'm not talking about anger is bad, because sometimes if you show anger, not being angry, some tasks are getting accomplished. Now, this is the other anger I am focusing on that will impact your stability by releasing a lot of bad hormones. So, are you really out of control and impacted by your anger? If this is so, your score will be higher. Third is handling frustration. You will not see any person who is not frustrated, because when desired results are coming to your way, you are happy, you are satisfied, you are fulfilled. But most of the time, you see that desired result is not coming on the way, so you are getting frustrated. But is it something your frustration goes on, or you come rejuvenate back and you take extra mile taking the responsibility so that you can convert the unfavorable result by favorable result to work on the opportunity that you can see around. So this is the third element, that is frustration handling capability. Put your score from 0 to 10. Then comes challenge management. Challenge will always there. Problem is always there. If problem comes and if you escape the problem, you may end up in a bigger problem, because if you solve the problem, your mind will get matured, and any problem of such type you will be able to get it resolved very focusedly. So how do you seeing yourself confident for handling the challenges? Just put the score. Next comes focus on your strength and capabilities. There are always fight between your capability, your inner strength, and the respective challenges in the external world. If you see your challenges so big, then your capability goes very small. If you see your capability so big, then your challenges are becoming small. Then you need to make your challenges little up so that you can balance and you can get a meaning of your life. So now the number 4 is, do you focus on your strength and then nullify your weakness and move on, or you are really think of how to mitigate those challenges and your time passes? Put your score there. Next question is opportunity to grow for the sustainable growth. Few people see their life is at a stagnant pace, so you are not able to see your future. There might be some roadblocker. You cannot do what you are intended to do. Do you see that, or still you see the opportunity to grow something, creating new, compelling, so that the other people will get benefited, and end of the day you will see some good innovation creativity coming up by your skill and willpower, and you can get financial sustainability as well. So put that opportunity to grow, how much you can see there. Then when you put as an extra effort, you see most of the time you fail. Failing is not bad. You fail, you come back, you fail, you learn, you fail, you try, you fail, you grow with the newer possibilities. Now, if you are really failing again and again, and if you are rejected, your idea is not selected, then are you worried? or you are still on the race by creating a new attempt. Put that. If you are worried, anxious, no clue how to cope up, then your score will be obviously below 5. And if you are confident that yes, I can still have some room and opportunity to grow, to do something better for rejection, to convert into a compelling compliment rather than the complaint, so give the score on a higher side. And finally, peace of mind and rejuvenation quickly. So the ability to bounce back, connecting the spirituality, acknowledging the gratitude that you are having with the well-wishers and almighty and bigger energy source to be helpful for you to grow. So how can you connect quickly to your dots accomplishment and your well-wishers note and rejuvenate back even difficult time? So that's a peace of mind and happiness indicator. So put that the score there. Let's time to score and compute the total score. So total score will be all of the score you have put the mark A to H 8 points into 100 divided by 80. So thus your happiness index will be really visible to you. Now you know what is your happiness index. The next step is you need to run the same activity with your peer or best friend or your well-wishers to get measured again what they think you are, so that one will be your self view and the other's view, so that you can average out. Having said that, how others see yourself and how see yourself, amalgamation of both will give you the opportunity to work on your happiness index enhancement. Again, ask them to score on 8 points, 0 to 10 scaling, and maximum will be 10, minimum will be 0, and let's see how it comes up. The criteria or KPI will be the same. First is your mindfulness, your focus, your concentration. So for that, they will give score 0 to 10, and then how angry you are, how fast you can bring your anger down in the difficult or happy scenario. So they will put the score. Third is how frustrated, anxious you are. So they will give the score. Fourth is challenge handling or managing your challenge. Fifth is how much positive you are, how much aspiring you are, how much inspired you are, how much motivated you are, and how you focus on your strength and capabilities so that you can really nullify the challenges. What is your past trend? What is your present trend? So ask them to rate. Then opportunity to grow. How can you see the life as a angle of positive thought, vision, outlook, doing some unique, being creative, and making difference every day. So how they see your opportunity there. And then opportunity to grow further, handling rejection capabilities. So point and peace of mind and rejuvenation quality. So make those number added so that you can compute how others can see. How they will be computing the total score. So your happiness index will be the total score, summation of all marks that they have put 1 to 10 for 8 items, and then total score is equal to summation of these, and happiness index is equal to total score into 100 divided by 80. So let's see how the course come up. Now your happiness index average score will be happiness average index, or average happiness index is equal to your scoring plus the peer or well-wishers or best friend scoring divided by 2. That's how you will be having the real value being computed. Now finally, look at the table. So if your score is less than 50%, then your happiness index is very poor. If you are 50 to 60%, then your happiness index is poor. If you are having that 60 to 70%, then your happiness index is average. If it is 70 to 85%, then it is good actually. And beyond 85% or greater than 85%, your happiness index is excellent. So let us know how your average happiness index goes so that you will be able to understand how much in which area you need to focus, you need to work on so that your happiness index will be enhanced from the core, the capability to be enriched and your skill to be sharpened in the year to come. Thank you for your time for measuring the happiness index. I think you are happy to see how much happy you are, and this is not the end. This is just the benchmarking, and then you can have more happy, aspiring, peaceful, motivating moment coming up based on the responsibility you take to sharpen your skill and enrich your capability with willpower enhancement. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and keep learning hard.